College of DuPage is celebrating its 50th anniversary, just as College of DuPage Foundation is too. It was endemic when the college started that we find some way to be able to reach the students and reach the entire community. And many people needed scholarships, whether they were fresh out of high school, couldn't finish college, or never had gone to college at all. There are many, many students who would never go to school if there were not some help. And we know that the state of Illinois does offer scholarships and partial scholarships. And it's wonderful. But I have seen enough students drop out because they didn't have the total funding. Textbook scholarships were something that came in after a couple of years when we realized that some people who were winning a scholarship based totally on merit had already received some scholarships, but not enough that they could quit their job and go to school full time. Lots of students come here and they don't know what they're going to take. They need to have some funding just for the basic requirements. And maybe they're part-time students. They don't think they're eligible for assistance because maybe they already have a job. So it's important to look even at the small things. People can be so grateful for $250 because that means they can buy gas. They can pay for the bus to get here. They can buy a couple of textbooks and the notebooks they need. I mean, every little bit counts. And maybe you can get a transfer scholarship. That's another thing we started, was people would finish here and there was not a full-time job they could find with just a 2-year degree. And we went out to all of the state schools and tried to get them to offer transfer scholarships, even if that were only for textbooks. So we made a lot of inroads, a lot of connections throughout Illinois. The scholarship reception came about because of that need to bring the donors and the recipients together. The donors often wondered, who is it that my money is going to? At the same time, the recipients were wondering, wow, I wish I could meet this person to say thank you. I was the one in the middle who wrote the thank you letters to the donors and sent out the notifications to the winners. And I thought, these people need to meet each other. In order for scholarships to continue to come in, and in order for someone else to be inclined to offer one, you need to meet the student who received it. You need to put them together. And there was at first some trepidation that maybe you were breaching a silence or somebody wanted to be anonymous. Well, that was perfectly respected. You could be anonymous if you wanted to, or the student might not want everybody to know that they needed money. So, we dealt with that of giving a student an opportunity to come to the reception and be recognized and to tell by a roving mic out loud just what it meant to them. Meanwhile, the person sitting on their left, who might be the donor, was really touched and knew firsthand what that need was and was probably tempted to even give two the next time. And so it was a pairing that worked. There was nothing to lose, but everything to gain.